Okay guys, so I have played the new expansion for some days now and I'm trying to get up to some deck builds and I came across this rogue deck. I wanted to make Jade Golem deck and I started trying the druid first and they're fine at building Jade Golems up. Actually, all of the classes, Rogue, Shaman, and Druids are fairly good at building this up. I think maybe that the Shaman is the ones that are capable of doing the least. I don't know. I haven't played Shaman so much. I played it a little also. But I came across this Rogue deck. I actually thought before I made this deck that Rogue would be the worst class for Jade Golems. But they're actually pretty good. And I think actually this is a okay deck. I did had gang up in this deck here to copy my Jade Golem cards, and that gave me just a huge potential of just building up so many Jade Golems, so I just could have up to 13 or something, and even higher. But eventually I took it out and I tried it to change around with the stuff a little. I started out with one sprint and I started out with no oracle, but I really realized that my card draws was too few, that I needed some more to draw. And for this deck, it's really important that you get your Jade Golem cards. You can decide to play defensive. You can also try to play aggro. And I think actually it's pretty good at both. Of course, it depends on which card you get in the beginning, but I have Mistress of Mixtures as early game, also as a potential heal up, because we lose a lot of life also when you weapon up and trade in. So you kind of want some heals. So I took in 2 mistresses on a refresh vendor, and that have actually worked great. I don't know if I should try with 1 vendor or more, but I don't think I want to do that. I really like this style with only 3 cards in. And kind of the idea with this deck is that you mulligan for a Mistress, Jade Swamper, and a Jade Shuriken. That's kind of things you want to keep because you want to build fast. So I normally keep those. I also keep Jade Spirit actually if I don't play against aggro, because I really want my Jade cards. And then you really want to work into getting your Jade Swamper, and if you are lucky, getting the Raptor buff with it, and then you really started out really great. Of course, the dream is that you start with turn 1 Mistress of Mixture, turn 2 Jade Swampers, turn 3 Raptor, and then you're really going really great. And then you can clear a little with Backstab, Eviscerate, and these kind of things, and holding your board. But you also kind of want to trade in your Jade Swamper pretty early on in this game to build up your Jade Golems. I also kept a Shadow Step in, and that's actually a really great card, I think, in this kind of decks. It gets me possibility to take up a Jade Spirit or a Black Paw, and that's kind of the only ones I want to do the Shadow Step with. I cannot see me doing it with different. I need to be really desperate to use it on a refreshment vendor to get heal up. Of course I need to do it if I need heal, but I really want to do it on the Jade Spirit or the Black Pawn to build more Jade Golems. And you can get fairly high. I counted, what was I able to get out to? I was able to get up on 10, I think. I actually haven't counted. You can count me and correct me later. And I kind of like this. I kind of like this, but it also have a little problem. My intentional idea with this deck was to make a controlish kind of Jade Golem deck, but it actually ended up being a midway. And the reason was that I changed out my Cold Light Oracle. I actually think I had the Journey Below, and that was actually pretty good because that it was could enable to get a Black Pawn or a Jade Swamper, and that was really good because I actually often got one of these cards. So I took that out and got the Oracle in. I also, as I said, took the Gang Up out, and if I had these cards in, I really want to see if it really works with one Gang Up, because it could be really cool, because then you can just build even further. I had a problem with the Control Warrior I played against with this. I was down to playing all my cards out, and I just had my Black Pawn and then a 9/9 Golem, and that eventually it got me the game. But it was really close, but it worked out in the end. But in the really long run, I think this is maybe can get a little in trouble. But it's a nice midway tempo style, I think. So that was the deck.